there he is, a spidermobile, or whatever he is.
Yeah.
And then you could drive up walls and stuff.
Up walls and jump off of other buildings onto other
Isn't there one of the
buildings.
Spider-Man games that you could play a secret Tony Hawk level or something like that?
No, he is Spider-Man is a secret character. I think it is Tony Hawk's
Oh, okay.
2 or 3, 1 or 2. Yeah. No, yeah, 3. And hi everybody, welcome to another brand spanking new episode of Trip Around the Multiverse with your man, the guy who has been a superhero for 8 years but only encounters my main villain 8 years in, Kyle Charles. And
the man who's, when you watch all the serial murder documentaries and they intersperse the photo, I'm the man in this game that looks like that does that.
And today we are going to be talking about a game that it's my jacket. A game that is, some people to say is like the best comic book game in the last like 10, 20 years. It's quite a long time. The one, the only Marvel Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4 and then again the PlayStation 5.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, but you shrug and you're like, why? But I'm sure we will both say the reason is so they could change their face to the guy who looks like more like Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Rather than they were saying, I don't know, what was the excuse they were saying? Because they didn't change any other face except for his face.
No.
So.
They try to say to make it more in line with the guy who does his voice, but I'm like, the guy who does his voice doesn't look nothing like that.
Yeah.
He's in his 40s.
I think the guy who does his voice they made the first version like a younger version of him.
Which made sense to me. Like at first, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. But then it made sense to me.
To be fair, I think some of the voice people aren't the face models for the characters anyways.
Yeah.
But if you're just going to do it, you might as well just say why you're doing it. And then people will be like, okay, fine, you know?
Yeah. Just say,
rather than, no, it's not, but it is.
Yeah, we know it is. You know it is. Why lie?
Did you play the remaster version or are you not?
No, I might buy it because I haven't got PS5. Yeah. But I think the remaster version's on the PC, if I'm correct. So I
think it is as well, but I might wait for like a whole package. Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales, remaster Spider-Man, and get it all together rather than...
Makes sense.
Because they're not cheap.
No.
Oh, and should we wrap Miles Morales Spider-Man into this? Because I haven't played it, but if there's not much to say because it's not that long a game, you can add it in here.
We could do. I loosely remember it, but we could do.
You played it, so how long is that? How long is the game?
It's not long. If I want to say, it's probably 8 hours, if that.
Would you say there's enough to discuss on it by itself? Because if that's the case, we'll wait till I eventually play it and buy it, but that could be some time.
I don't know. Well, halfway through, I'll think about it because I'm trying to think about it now. I'm like, is it really?
Okay, let's just see how long we go, and if we end up going long, we will just not.
Nothing much happens. I'm honest.
By the way, so you've played Spider-Man on PlayStation 1, correct?
The original one where you fight Spider Carnage. Carnage. Yeah. I played that.
And did you play Spider-Man 2?
Yes, I own both of them.
Into Electro.
Yep. I own that, and I own Spider-Man, the first one on Dreamcast as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and you played Spider-Man 1 and 2, the movie, the game?
Yes, I own them, yeah.
Okay. And Spider-Man 3?
Yes, sadly, yeah.
So this is like your 5th Spider-Man game?
No, there's loads of them, because you got...
Oh, okay.
You got, like, Shattered Dimension...
Oh, yeah. Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Oh, what's the other one?
Wait. Did you play Mega Drive Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin? I'm sure you didn't.
No, I didn't play that one, no. I did play Maximum Carnage.
I think I did play... Oh, yeah. And I play a bit of Spider-Man on the Master System at one point.
Yeah, I think I played that,
but onto this game, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say before, you know what? It's very similar to the Arkham games. The layouts, the boosts, and the Riddler trophies. But actually, it's bits of traces of the Spider-Man PlayStation 1 game as well, because they have this.
Yes.
So it's not like they just took the Arkham stuff and just reskinned it, for example, right?
Yeah.
They actually expanded off previous games.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you played Sunset Overdrive.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I had that as well. Yeah.
So Insomniac made
That
game
Yeah.
before they made this game.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching bits of Sunset Overdrive, and I'm like, oh yeah, because you know when you launch, you skid across the
Yeah. Like a lot of the
rails and
traversal stuff in that game, they basically not say
and
stole, they borrowed, they improved from that, which is pretty dope. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, oh yeah, it's not just basically they took the Arkham series and
Yeah.
which like, yeah, wait, this is the germ that we're gonna create the virus from.
Yeah.
No, they actually had their own game, and they were like, we'll take these mechanics and we'll give it to Spider-Man, and then we'll take mechanics of the Spider-Man game from PlayStation 1 and also take those, because you know when you got to go around the city looking for your backpack, you got to go and take the photos, got to do find the comic book covers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They had that in the they had those where you had to go and find stuff in the Spider-Man PlayStation 1 game.
Because a lot of like superhero games from like say 2009, I don't say the present day, right? They took the Arkham formula and kind of like tried to make it their own, but didn't come off as well.
Yeah. I'm sure you played Captain America Super Soldier.
That one surprisingly was pretty good.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be like a terrible. I thought
it
was gonna be like a terrible money grab, but it's actually pretty good. Yeah. I actually completed that and I enjoyed it.
The only thing I would say about this game that it didn't have on the previous game is you got infinite web cartridges.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying what there should be a mechanic where you start running out of web fluid, then it just amps up the danger in the game. Let's just maybe say you put it on extra hard or whatever, right? Because then you got to manage that as well, and then you can't fight, so you can't just spam the attacks on certain enemies or something. You know? I know you had to go around in the previous game and start getting web cartridges bits, but I don't know if adding extra stuff like that will hinder the game and make it less fun.
I think because of this game, because you literally have to get around the whole city and stuff with the webs, I reckon if you took that away, it'd be a bit. But then in a second one, they could have done it because they introduced. I haven't played the second one, but I've seen bits of it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, to be fair, in the 60s, he did have those web armpit things.
Yeah.
He never used them for gliding, but
yeah,
because he can make parachute webs or whatever you could, baseball bat webs, you know. Actually, what in this, the other game they didn't have in this game was also where he could web up his fist and have enhanced punches, but
but I don't understand that.
All sorts of other different gadgets. So you know, and I think it's Spider-Man for some reason is underrated with his gadgets because he doesn't create a lot. Scarlet Spider, he hadn't been when Ben Riley figured out he was a clone and he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go fight Venom. Let me make impact webbing and stingers. Peter Parker on the other hand is like, you know what, I've been fighting crime for
donkeys.
There's 5 years plus that since Ben Riley was created and years beyond that. Just standard webs.
It's got me this far. I haven't died yet, so might as well not change it. I was like, makes sense, I guess. But because I bought this game when it literally the weekend it came out, I bought it.
All right.
Yeah, and it annoyed me because when it came out, I was in Newcastle, so obviously I didn't have my PlayStation 4. So I bought it in Newcastle on the Sunday, and then I had to wait till I got home on the Monday to play it. and then I think because I had a week off from work as well, so I just literally just spammed the game, and it's like probably one of the best things I've been doing.
I didn't actually play it until 2000 and something. So
it came out 2000.
You know when you have all that time when you're not working.
Yeah,
that was me.
Because it was 2018.
That was me playing games. That's all. Though I will say, I mean, I've got my notes here, but I will say that there's a certain talking points, right? But I will say, first of all, the musical score is actually really good. You know, when the menu pops up, right, and it's kind of a combination of. It's not any of the particular movie themes.
No.
But it reminds me of some of those bits and pieces. Like it's got the when you put it in, you're like, oh yeah. It's got some Spider-Man mysteryness to it, you know.
Yeah, kind of like an amalgam of all the films, his themes. Yeah. So it's got that grandeur sort of thing.
Yes. And I will also say the intro. Sets up everything as well because like. So, he's got his wall of crimes, whatever it is, and then he goes to the laptop with his tech, and then he goes the letter through the door. That's an eviction letter. And he's like, laters. I can't be dealing with that in a moment. And that actually comes to bite him back later on, because there's a level
Yeah.
where all his stuff being thrown out of his apartment, and
Yep.
then he's to be like, I'm gonna go in front of the dumpster trucks to find the tech that I need for the thing. And I was like, you know what? It's smart they introduced that early on,
Yeah.
because then there's something else later on that it attaches to.
Yeah. This is pretty smart. Yeah.
Okay. So the first villain that he fights is Kingpin, right?
Yes.
Now,
Wilson Fisk.
how do you fight all the way to the building? You go to the building, you start beating up the goons. I find he has to hold back whatever, right?
Yeah.
And he air juggles these people as well. I mean, like,
Yeah. Like,
yeah, he probably should be dead, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because if a man can uppercut you upwards, yeah, and you launch off the ground,
Yeah,
like
you're
10
dead.
feet.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Your head's
Your
coming off of
detached from your neck.
Yeah,
right?
that's instant.
But then he hits you on the way down as well.
Maybe it knocks it back in and like jumps on
Yeah,
your. I don't know. Like, it's really weird.
When he's fighting Wilson Fisk, right, and they fall through the building floors, and I'm sure those buildings are concrete floors. And not only that, yeah, Wilson Fisk is actually taking some of them shots.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, okay, Kingpin in this universe is actually super powered.
Yeah, because like when this will happen, like, you know what, I'm just taking this universe what it is. Maybe all the concrete stuff is like soft as paper. I don't know, or everyone's just like mutants.
I got a question to pose for you then. In that case, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and we're going to use the live action versions of the Kingpin, right?
Yep.
Can the live action versions of the Kingpins that be? Well, I'm not going to do the one from the TV, the Incredible Hulk TV show, because he's not going to match what I'm going to say, right? So you got Michael Clark Duncan Kingpin and you got Vincent D'Onofrio Kingpin, right? Can they take the movie version of Bane? Bane's both
probably
Tom Hardy and the Jeep Swanson one.
Yeah,
I'm not saying in a tag team, but I'm just saying like
I reckon they
individually.
Could. I reckon they could, because if Vincent D'Onofrio can like crush a man's skull, then What did Bane do that was really like, you know, show of strength in?
Well, he headbutted an armored man, right? And he no-sold it himself, and then he beat down a pillar.
Yeah, he crushed someone's Kingpin crushed someone's skull. You know, that's like already like.
And Michael Clark Duncan Kingpin grabs Daredevil's hand and threw him across the room. So
yeah, exactly.
You know?
So yeah, I reckon they could take him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you think about the comics versions? Can Comic Bane how would it be Comic Bane versus Comic Kingpin?
Bane will win.
Oh yeah, non-venom Bane.
Oh, then what's the point?
What do you mean?
Well, non-venom Bane, he's just a strong guy. Then he's not like he's superhuman or anything. Nah. Yeah. He got beat by Batman. Batman's the dude. So no.
Okay, so you think if Bane, Venom Bane can beat Kingpin, right?
Yep.
But Kingpin can beat normal Bane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's
you know, it's funny because you're using Batman as your base for all of this, right? But we know Batman is categorized as peak level human.
Yeah, but isn't Kingpin like peak level human strength as well?
Yeah, but so he's Bane then, right?
Yeah, so I still think because of Kingpin's got like the weight to him, he'll win.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's agile like a cat.
Okay.
Bane just
no, that's what I think. So he's built like a sumo wrestler.
Yeah,
actually built like one, because I know they supposed to have a bit more fat to him, but Kingpin's supposed to be pure muscle. So
yeah,
and we could say roughly like Captain America and Batman in the comics are about equal.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah,
and
I think Captain America's slightly more than Batman.
Yeah, because he's amalgamated, right?
Yeah.
Captain America and Daredevil aren't too far apart either, right?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Because strength-wise, I don't think Daredevil is.
No.
Like agility-wise, yeah, but strength-wise,
no. Okay. Because I was just going to say, they're comparables to Batman, right? Because then we could compare directly Bane and Kingpin, but we can't. You're saying, well, the stats don't quite match up.
Yeah, it's weird.
I will say, I think there was a time that Kingpin did fight Captain America, and Captain America couldn't handle him either. So. Oh
yeah, it makes sense. Don't know why though. It makes sense.
But then Captain America, when he had a match with Bane in Batman DC versus Marvel, I think that was a bit of an awkward one though, because basically Captain America threw his shield, Bane ducked it, go to break Captain America's back, and Captain America's shield then made the boomerang turn and hit Bane in the back of the head,
knocking him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a thing. Oh, 90s was dumb. That's all I can say to that. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they did. Look, if we took the game Kingpin versus the game Bane,
Oh yeah,
how would that
different
work?
story. Yeah, game
Like,
Bane will win.
Bane from you saying Bane from the Arkham
Yeah,
Asylum or Bane from Arkham Origins?
both.
Both Venomed up Banes, yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they're like tanks.
No, hold on a second. Kingpin went through concrete floors, as we just said, and he's taking punches from Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Bane is like in those is like a monster.
Okay. You think getting hit by the Batmobile in Arkham Asylum that takes Bane into the river, right?
Yeah.
That one hit is more powerful than the multiple hits of Spider-Man knocking Kingpin through from the top floor to the bottom floor, whatever it is.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how, but it is.
Physics don't work in your world.
What is physics, if I'm honest with you?
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's an... Yeah, because why would Spider-Man need multiple punches to take out a goon? You know?
Yeah.
As we saw from the comics, when Dr. Octopus was in Spider-Man's body and he punched off Scorpion's jaw with one punch.
One punch. You're like, oh, that's terrifying. Yes, that's like...
So in this game, if you had the stats you would in the comics, in the game would be over really pretty quick.
Pretty much, yeah. You just be like one punch everyone. Be like one punch.
And the fight wouldn't be fun. So
no,
I get it. I mean, for Batman in Arkham, fine, because he's human.
Yeah,
you could probably take a couple of hits from him, but yeah, Spider-Man shouldn't be. But you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's more about the entertainment level of the game rather than I say the reality of
the
the
actual,
fictional character.
Just going around punch, everyone just goes down. Murder after murder.
I did like it as well when you're swinging around and people are calling Peter, and he's getting calls like from whoever.
Yes, I like that
during the game because it just builds the world.
Yeah,
it lets you know it's like in the Arkham games, Batman just gets called by Oracle and maybe Lucius, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But Peter's getting called by Mary Jane. He's getting called by Jameson, I think. Aunt May.
Miles.
Martin. Does it get called by Mindlie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles calls him sometimes as well. So.
Yeah. So I like that.
Doc calls him multiple times. So.
Yeah. Peter.
Exactly. And I like that he's a scientist here, not a photographer. Well, I say a part-time photographer.
Yeah.
Whatever photographer, but it's just like, we're going to use a bit of Spider-Man lore that is from back in the day, but people rarely kind of.
Yeah, kind of like remember is a thing. Yeah.
And I do like the little science puzzles you get to help create Doc Ock's tentacles, but it's not tentacles.
Yeah.
His disability augmentation
his limbs
devices.
Or whatever. Yeah, artificial limbs sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That the hand that then turns into tentacles. I was like, oh.
Like foreshadowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good for the foreshadowing in this game as well. Right, yeah, it's a real good story.
Yeah. And like you were saying before, when it was, he's been a superhero for 8 years.
Yeah.
And now he's friends with the police force, except that in classic Spider-Man they hate him. So
yeah, so I was like, that's a good kind of twist. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the lady Yuri Watanabe.
Yeah, who becomes what's her name again?
Becomes Wraith.
That's it. Yeah.
But not in this. Not even in the DLCs of this game, because she has a DLC that she's in.
Yeah.
And it's like her turn to the dark side, but not really.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, I did a DLC as well.
Well, actually, it's not even a turn to the dark side. It's more like that.
It's just undercover sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's like, you know what, I got to get revenge. And then in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Well, do you know?
I kind of saw it by accident. Yeah. Like there's lots
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
The storyline finishes. That's kind of where I think it's going.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played the game, but I think you know what I know. But we will cover that.
Yeah, I tried this like game's out for like a year or two now. There's lots of bits I've tried and like avoid, so I'm quite happy about that.
Yeah. Because I never realized Aunt May. So I played this 2 years after it came out, and I didn't know that Aunt May died during this game.
Which threw me off. Like, oh wow, okay, that's a bold choice.
And I did like that she knew as well.
Yeah. I've always liked that when in certain things where they kind of like she knows but she doesn't say it, Because I thought, yeah, that's always a better way of doing it.
And it makes sense in this game as well, because it kind of leads to a certain point. You're like,
yeah,
he's got a hard choice to make, but he knows what choice he's going to make, and she knows what choice he's going to make.
Yeah.
Even though he don't want to make it, that's the drama there.
Yeah.
It's not like you played Last of Us.
Yeah, but I never completed it. But I kind of
let me just say,
spoiler for anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. He makes the reverse decision. And maybe that will make you play the game more.
Yeah. Because like that's one of those games. Like I had it. I got to a certain point, and then I stopped playing it. I wanted to get around to playing it, and then Last of Us 2 happened. Oh, okay. And then the remake and the remakes happened. Like, oh, Jesus Christ, why do you just keep doing
it? Look, it's a good game. You should definitely finish playing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna plan to at some point.
Yeah. And then maybe we'll have to watch the TV series at some point.
That's why I haven't watched the TV series, because of
yeah. Well, one knows that Last of Us 2,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about Last of Us 2, but
yeah,
we'll get to that when we come to that. That is something else.
Yes.
Yeah. Controversy. All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you.
Yep.
How much do you know about Tombstone? Tombstone, who's in this game as a biker leader dude.
Yeah, I know that he was. This might be the cartoon version of his origin, where he was friends with Robbie Robson, and then he took the hit for. Well, they did something, and he took the fault for it. Went to prison, and then he came out, became Tombstone.
Yeah. So,
but wasn't he always? He was born weird. Not the same. He's albino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. By the way, you weren't playing albino as a weird. What it is in the comics, right?
Yeah.
He looks gravelly. He doesn't look albino. He looks like he's actually made of
like gravel, whatever, isn't it? Like stone.
Cement substance. Whatever,
yeah.
I think at the point where we saw in the comics, he had already fallen into the vat of whatever it was that changed him from albino to
cement man.
Yeah. And he was friends with Robbie Robertson.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't, right? He bullied him.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
And they changed that. Then he's like, you know what? Because you're my victim and you pay attention to me because you hate it when I do that, right?
Yeah.
I consider you my friend because you're the only person that gives me any.
You're the person that gives me attention.
So when they say they're friends, they're not really friends. Tombstone thinks he's a friend, even though he's antagonistic to him, and Robbie Robertson thinks this guy is a psycho.
Yeah, let me be friends with him so he doesn't murder me. Yeah. Makes sense.
They don't go into that in this, right?
No.
I don't think Robbie Robertson's even in this game. I can't recall.
I think he's mentioned, but I don't think he's actually in it. I can't remember.
So this biker version of Tombstone, right?
Yes.
If they were making the Spider-Man movie, that if he's in, you know they're making Brand New Day,
yeah. They're shooting
in
Glasgow right now, but
yeah, and they're thinking, people are thinking Mr. Negative is going to be in it, and I'm like, just grab the guy from this game then.
Yeah,
he's an actor.
Yeah,
he could be Mr. Negative.
Because I know people are like saying that it's what's his name, Daniel Day Kim.
Yeah.
I'm like. Could be, but I don't know. I feel that's a bit too obvious. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I mean, just get a guy who's already playing him. He's already done the
He's already done the work already, so it's not like he's got to do much research, is it? So
exactly. Anyway,
that guy. Yeah.
Actually, we'll come back to Mr. Negative in a minute, but let me just say what I want to say. Tombstone, right?
Yeah.
If he's in the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie, I personally think for some reason, Vin Diesel could pull it off.
I don't know.
I mean, just give him a bit more whiter skin, and then he could talk about whatever he needs to talk about. Because he's got a voice.
He's got the voice. Yeah, he's got the voice.
And he's got the presence, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not a Vin Diesel fan, but he's got the bulk as well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he don't need to be the size of Tombstone in the game because he's quite big, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the size of Vin Diesel gives the stature.
Yeah.
And Dominic Toretto's already got the invincibility of Tombstone, so...
Yeah, it's true. Because I was gonna say my account was like, but then you kind of need Robbie Robson in it, but not really. You don't need.
No. He could just be a goon that Spider-Man beats up, but then Vin Diesel would take the role himself.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because in his contract,
I ain't gonna be a side chick.
Yeah, even though he was for Groot, but hey, whatever, man, whatever. You do you, Vin. You do you.
Yeah. So, but do you agree? Do you think that Vin Diesel would be a good version of Tombstone?
I don't know.
Would you say it depends which version of they're gonna adapt?
Depends on which version. Because I'm trying to think. I would say, but voice wise, if they're gonna do like, if I was gonna do CGI, right? Voice wise, I'll say you get Keith David because he's got that awesome voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but act like person wise, I don't really know who they could use really. They probably pick someone like, oh yeah, that guy, but I in my head, I can't really think of
Samoa Joe, right?
Yeah, he's playing everything nowadays, so I'll be alright with that, you know. That'd be alright.
Whoever do you think they're just gonna do like that white body paint for
yeah,
like the face? Because they can just do like if he's gloved up and wearing clothes, then you don't need to paint that much.
Yeah, and then or they can like do white body paint and then like CGI up it a bit when they need to. Yeah, that's what they end up doing.
So every time Spider-Man punches in the face, you get like dust.
Yeah, like that'd be dope.
Yeah. Ooh. All right, but you don't think that Tombstone's going to make an appearance in Spider-Man Brand New Day?
No, I heard that Scorpion might, but I don't know.
Yeah, I hear that as well.
Yeah.
So,
but hey,
we'll see if indeed is going to be Mr. Negative and Scorpion.
Yeah.
But speaking of Mr. Negative,
yeah,
like this game came out
2018.
11 years after Mr. Negative was created, and I was like,
yeah, I was like,
quite a new villain to adapt.
Yeah, even though like when you think about it, 11 years is a long time, but in comic book wise, it's not. Yeah, so it's like, he's still pretty new.
That's because he's not exactly made 11 years of consistent appearances. He's just like, you know how it is. It's because it's 3 times a month at that point, right?
Yeah.
But you can only be in so many storylines and have so much actual presence.
Yeah.
Before you think, oh, that's a mainline Spider-Man villain.
Yeah. I'm pretty.
So I will say the Mr. Negative bit did take up a lot of the story. Yeah. 2/3 of it, maybe.
Yeah, because he's like kind of the first chapter in it. Like it's like around him. Yeah.
More than the first chapter because he goes.
It goes into the next bit and stuff, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of screen
time. He must pay this actor a lot. Yeah.
No, he's just like, how did they make him more important than some of the villains that already encountered Spider-Man? But I suppose he's the one that fits that role because when the Kingpin is
gone,
arrested, he's like, there's going to be a power vacuum, and then Mr. Negative is the guy to step in.
Which makes sense because all the other guys, like villains, are kind of like solo guys. If that makes sense, they're not like leaders. So it kind of makes sense for him to be the.
I will say also is like sometimes when you're fighting the goons and you got the bigger goons to fight, and you're like, okay, fine, ordinary people are ordinary people, and there's loads of them, right?
Yeah.
But then you get big bulkier men that just, I don't know, did they work out more because and be like. Did they take some mutant growth hormone to get bulkier?
It's like, is this a weird thing in New York where there's like this amount of like strong, huge guys in New York? Because they're rampant. It's weird.
Exactly.
Not complaining, but it's weird.
Yeah. I like how the story just basically doesn't give you an explanation for it.
It's just like, fight them. Okay. Like, you know, if it was Arkham, they go, oh, these guys have some sort of Titan serum in them, or whatever. And it's like, this is the guy. Like, okay. No backstory behind it. Okay, cool. I'll just punch his face.
Some people are just genetically lucky, I guess.
It's New York, what do you expect? Hey.
Yeah. I mean, as we know from New York, Jason can walk around there with his rotting flesh and stinking thing from sitting in the Camp Crystal Lake for however many years.
Yep, and no one started. It's like an everyday thing for them.
Like, on the train as well. Yeah. On the train. No one cares.
Like, I smell worse. I'm like, okay. New York, am I right? And I can say that. I've been to New York 3 times. I can say that. It's a weird place.
I do like how when you do have to fight members of the Sinister Six and the ones that, like, some of them can't hold a battle on their own.
Yeah.
So then you got Rhino teaming up with Scorpion, and you got Electro teaming up with Vulture. And I'm like, those pairs kind of make sense in a way that find each of those individually aren't going to be too much of a problem for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So then, you know, you've got the one that's mobile and the other one that spams the attacks.
Yeah.
Ish, yeah.
Yes, with both of them. Yeah, I just realised that. It was good too.
Okay, fine. It just adds a little bit more to the mechanic.
Yeah. Good boss
of the
battles.
game.
Yeah.
And when Scorpion gets you with his tail and it does the poison,
Yeah.
and then you got to swing with the city, and he's got a massive scorpion tail trying to get you, and I'm like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Just reminded me of when Scarecrow did it, it was fine because it was hallucinogen, right?
Yeah.
When Ra's al Ghul did it in Batman Arkham City,
Yeah.
I thought, I don't know about that.
Rinse and repeat. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. Because there's other people like they could have put in there that had those skills to make illusions or whatever, like Mysterio.
Yeah.
But in Batman, it could have been someone else, right?
Hmm.
It's just that Ra's al Ghul. Oh yeah, it's
mystical Middle Eastern stuff. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Not racist at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized that. That's so bad.
What did you think of the boss battles?
The boss battles, like, they're quite epic. Well, I say the last one's quite epic. The Scorpion and Rhino one was alright.
Yeah.
I did prefer the Vulture and Electro one more than that one.
It's because the arena was a bit more open.
Yeah. So you can actually like take in what's going on. The other one more like closed in. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I know it changes the dynamics, right? But you know when you start swinging out, it goes, "Oh, do you want to exit the mission?" I'm like, no, hold on a second.
You take me out of the game, man. Literally.
Like, yeah.
Just make me auto swing backwards. Just do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to remember the other ones.
Well, you gotta fight Mr. Negative. Go on. Sorry.
Because the Mr. Negative one's not really a boss battle, is it?
I think there's the one on the train, and then there's another one as well where you gotta fight him. And
yeah, because they're more like weirdly quick time events.
Oh no, that's the one where he's in the car. You're thinking of.
Yes.
He's in the armored vehicle where you got to do the quick time events.
Yeah.
Open the door and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Mr. Negative one. Yeah. No, that was pretty good. I remember it now. Yeah. Because he goes black and white and all that stuff, and that's when he tries to bring out the evil in Peter, and Peter's like, "Nah, dog, I don't want to do that." Yeah.
I ain't evil.
I'm not evil. Yeah.
Yeah. And how they introduced Jefferson Davies in one of the missions, right?
Yeah.
And then they blow him up.
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
Again, I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, this is who they're gonna kill off, because you know, like in Ultimate Comics, like, they kill off the mum.
Maybe. Like it's like basically after the first mission you do Jefferson, he dies right afterwards.
Yeah, literally.
And I thought they were gonna build a bit longer, or maybe he'll die in number 2. But he'll definitely be friends with Miles. During number 1, you know.
Because I thought, he'll die. You know when the city's under the attack of the devil's demon breath, where it is.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been then he died, but no. Before that, it's like bang, explosion. Oh crap. Oh.
Yeah.
That's Miles' origin story. Okay, get it now. Yeah. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah. Fun game.
Yeah. Did you expect Miles to be in this game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Why?
Yeah.
For what reason?
I don't know, because not like was the same year that Enter the Spiderman come out?
Oh yeah, that was in 2015. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was that sort of thing of like they're gonna try and not milk Miles, but like get him in anything they can. So I thought, yeah, they'll bring him into this. So when I saw him, I was like, oh, that's cool. I knew that's cool. I didn't know it was coming, but okay, that makes sense. All right. Yeah.
I do like by the way, they use high level actors.
Yeah.
Because the dude that plays Normal's one, I've seen him in some. I can't remember.
I've seen him in some, but I can't remember. Evil.
Yeah, he's been in loads of stuff.
Yeah. And the guy plays the scientist who helps you do the antidote.
Yeah, Dr. Michaels.
Yeah, he's an actor.
He's Martian Manhunter in Smallville.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Yeah. Ugh, Smallville. Yeah. And I want to say Aunt May's probably an actress as well. But yeah.
She is as well. She is as well.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of specific people, but I know Amy Johnson's in it, but I think she does the body motion capture for Black Cat, but not the face model.
Okay.
And I think she did also some bits of Spider-Man, some bits of stunts that they needed him to be a bit more dainty.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
I don't know if they need necessarily a feminine touch, but I guess it's more kind of that sort of landing.
Yeah.
Ballet style.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why I'm thinking. I'm like the guy who played Mr. Negative should just.
Yeah, just play. Just
Just like Simu Lu basically when he said he put his hand up to Kevin Feige and said on Twitter. Yeah, I can play Shang-Chi. This
and
guy,
you must do the same thing.
Stephen Yulong,
yeah,
should just do the same. Say, if you need Mr. Negative,
yeah, I'm here. Literally, I'm doing nothing. Not saying he's not work, but like,
I played him in Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. Is he in Spider-Man Miles Morales?
I think he's mentioned, but he's not in it. He's not in it.
Yeah. I played this geezer twice.
Yeah, that's all the experience I need. I've got more experience than any other Joe who hasn't done it. So
Yeah, exactly.
Win an argument in my.
Do you think, by the way, you don't think he's going to be in Brand New Day?
I think he might, but then
do you think they introduce him and then later on he'll become Mr. Negative?
I think that might be the better way. Because it's easy. They could easily introduce them. They could just bring the whole feast thing into.
Well, the feast was around in Spider-Man No Way Home, so.
Oh yeah, it was, isn't it?
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah, he can take over feast, and and then all that stuff happens, and then.
Yeah, whether he's going to be the version that he's in this game, where he's going to experiment on people, and then because he was experimenting on himself, and then open the dragon's breath and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No. But then again, I don't feel that Scorpion is the main villain for this either. So
yeah, so. But
then again, I didn't think that Vulture would be able to carry as the villain to the end. They pulled that one off. So
yeah.
They tried. Though I also did not think that Electro could pull off being the main villain in the Spider-Man movie, and I was actually proven right at that time.
Yeah. They had so much. They could have done so much with Electro, but yeah. Especially how the way they changed him for the film. They could have done so much with him, but no.
Yeah.
I'm a super smart guy who becomes henchman. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. What did you think of the video game spider suit?
At first,
big white spider on the front.
At first, when I saw it, I didn't really like it. But then when I played the game and I saw him, I was like, you know what? Nice. I like it. It grew on me. It's not my favorite.
Yeah. Same here. And I got why they did it as well, because he started with his standard Spider-Man suit, and then Dr. Octopus catches him upgrading his tech, and he's like, Peter, that. And then Dr. Octopus does the thing where it's like, oh, I see. You're helping Spider-Man make up the stuff because you're good with technology, because you're helping me as well. I see. You're his tech man. Yeah, the man behind the machine. Even though he's smart.
Yeah.
But not necessarily he's playing stupid. It's just like, you know what? I'm going to give you this excuse to get out of the trap you found yourself in.
Yeah.
And Peter's like, yeah. I'm the guy who makes the stuff for him. Yeah.
And then it comes back to bite him.
Yeah, but then Dr. Octavius is like, yo, I can help with the tech as well. Here you go.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you're awfully nice. Yeah, Doc Ock's a great guy.
Yeah. He is. Yeah. Until it's like, you know what's funny is when Norman comes in there and he's like, yeah, shut all this down, and then you see the soldier or the veteran with the robotic arm, and then he's like, yo, come to Oscorp, we'll sort that out for you.
Yeah.
Otto, you're done for.
You're poor, basically. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I was like still trying to develop the octopus arms, and then you finally be able to make all the things.
Yeah.
And then you have to have Peter adjusting the electrics behind it, the chips. Right? And then I was like, yeah, I can have this. I can be. But that disease won't take me over. I can be more than I ever need to be. Yeah. No one can stop me. And you're thinking this is where the fringes of him becoming actual Dr. Octopus are.
Yeah.
Except that Peter talks them down, which is good. Yeah. He's like, no, we still need to feel like I'll come back and I'll help you. These things need to be tested. You can't just test it on yourself because things can't go wrong.
Yeah.
You need a second pair of eyes. And Oct's like, he starts settling down with his tentacles.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're Peter, you're right. And he takes the chip off his back of his head.
Yeah.
And then Peter goes off, and then you see the newspaper talk about the whatever Norman Osborn, whatever he's going to do, right?
Yeah.
And that's when Doc Ock puts the chip back on his neck. It's like, F this guy.
You know what?
I was like, you know what? He did listen to sense at the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? But then the pettiness of someone else made him petty.
Yeah. Like, you know what? If he could be petty, I could be petty too.
Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? there's an understanding there because it wasn't like he was evil because he decided to be evil, or the excuse of the chip in the back of his head, like in Spider-Man 2, right? Because they don't want to repeat that storyline. Chip in the back of his neck,
malfunction somehow. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly. Because he was wearing it too long. But then they're like, no, he willingly put it on because he's like,
he's had enough. Yeah, he's had enough of the world. Had enough being stepped on. So yeah, like, that makes sense. You know, it's justifiable in my books. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say as well, like in the Arkham games, you had to go around and find the Riddler trophies and stuff like that in your own time or whatever you want to do, right?
Yeah.
In this, there'll be sections of game where it pauses.
Yeah.
And you have nothing to do.
Yeah, which I like. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you go and start doing stuff like hit the crimes or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like an average day of Spider-Man's life.
Yeah.
Until the next point in the plot mission starts. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. Gives you time to go and get the skill points and stuff.
Yeah, like skill points, the collectibles and stuff like that, and learn more about like the history of the game, which I thought I like that part of the game because they were like, I've got some free time, let me access the city, and you do all of it.
They kind of. Sorry, go on.
Oh, then you do all that, and then all like be like, I need to go to bed, or I need to call this person, so it kind of gets you back to the story, which I thought was a pretty clever way of doing it.
Yeah. I mean, they integrate it in, but I do think probably some people like, I don't know, I just want to do the main game.
Yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes you I don't think they want to crush you with the weight of everything that's going on in the game all at once.
Yeah, because then you might.
Look, it's more like probably they're like, we've designed so much of this world.
Yeah, literally.
Go around, have a look.
We've actually recreated New York. Yeah, have a look rather than just like do.
And the swinging is great as well. So you end up starting doing the swings, flips, and dives, and all, like the chain combo to get your whatever points you need for that particular stat.
That stuff was good, man. It's a good game.
Yeah. Would you say the best swinging mechanics in a Spider-Man game? Because you played most of them.
I'll say it's the second best because I remember one of them. I want to say Spider-Man 2 for the movie ones where each trigger did each hand, so it'd be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that swing was pretty good. Yeah, but yeah, this is probably after that. Because I'm going to play that game soon because I'll catch on to that game really soon. But this one feels like more organic and like better because it's like modern day rather than that one like 20 years ago. So it's probably like terrible now. But hey, we'll see. But yeah, no, I like the swing mechanics in this. It's pretty good.
Yeah. What do you think of the Mary Jane missions and the Miles Morales missions?
I know a lot of people hated them.
Yeah.
I didn't mind them. Like. Because I feel like, to me, you kind of need that break in between to sort of take in the game. Because if it's just constantly like doing what you're doing, it kind of becomes a bit repetitive. So it kind of breaks it down. It's like, okay, this is more of a slow sort of learn more of the lore of the game, and then back into Spider-Man, and then hey, I'm Miles. I'm trying to sneak through these checkpoints. Yeah, that stuff. So I didn't mind them.
Would you have preferred? If some of the stealth missions were like Spider-Man got depowered or whatever it was, right? And then he had to go and rely on maneuvering around. Like, you know how in the comics, Green Goblin's got that pumpkin, whatever it was, that turned his spider sense off. And somehow some of the ones turned off his spider abilities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or would you prefer if it was Peter doing some of those things as well?
I don't know. I don't want to. It's gonna sound really weird. I don't want to play as like boring Peter, so I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't mind playing as like normal MJ and Miles because it kind of like again it separates it in a way, rather than hey, I'm Peter and I'm gonna try and keep up this illusion that I can't do stuff by pretending I can't do stuff. Like, okay.
All right. Fair,
Bruce Wayne did that in Arkham City. Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't. He only did it for the first level of Arkham City. He didn't do it for a lot of Arkham City.
Yeah, true. But still, I don't.
Oh, then in Arkham City, it would have been nice to have a separate mode, or like a after game mode or whatever it is that you have to try and do the thing as Bruce Wayne. So you have bare minimal tech, and you have different. I want to say you have different gadgets, but you have bribery. You got money.
Here's $1 million. Leave me alone. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. That'd be quite.
Instead of Batman, where you have to break in through the windows and stuff, you just bribe the security guard at the front to get in.
Yeah, that'd be quite funny. Why haven't they done that? I was like, why haven't they done something like that? That'd be quite hilarious.
What do you think about Mary Jane being a reporter?
I want to say that was a bit of a plot twist. Yeah, it's kind of different. I was like, oh, that's a new
take it
take
like you
for
were
her.
saying, from the very beginning, you were saying, you know, sometimes these classic Spider-Man villains like Doctor Octopus and Green Goblin, they haven't been around in this universe yet.
Yeah.
So I take it as fair enough. I didn't like the first time around. I was like, yeah, but she's supposed to be a model, or whatever it is. But I'm like, you know what? In this universe, it's fine. It's a separate universe. She can be a reporter. She could be the newspaper woman that Peter probably is meant to be. But whatever, you know.
But she could be whatever she wants to be. She's a woman. Yeah. Now, because kind of like, okay, they kind of went the Lois Lane route. But I'm alright with that, you know.
Yeah. I mean, maybe some like it'd be like it's too close to being Lois Lane, because if they make a Superman game, then you probably have the same sections as. It probably makes more sense, by the way, for Lois to do this sort of stuff, because if they're breaking into Lufatech or whatever at some point, she's sneaking around in there, I could see that happening, and she's the sort of character that would.
Yeah, that's true.
And she's trained as well, so maybe army brat, so she could fight a little bit as well. She could choke out what a Luthor security goon.
See, that would make kind of make more sense. Like, I'm glad that they didn't add in like combat with Mary Jane, because that'd be really weird.
Well, she can't. She can't fight.
Yeah, but I don't know. I preferred her bits more than I don't know. Like, does it sound weird? I preferred her bits more than Miles, because like I know what Miles is going to become. So this is kind of like weird. Me just being, I'm not gonna. Hi Peter, I'm gonna sneak into this place for you. Sort of.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But what I actually know, when did you pick up the ending where Miles is like, after he's got bit by the spider, and he's just talking to Peter because he's made friends with Pete now through that, and he's because they both lost their parent figures. And then he's like, oh Pete, you know, because he's helping Pete move.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, Pete, I've got something to show you, sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then Peter's like, oh no, you know, you're a teenager, you're going through a certain changes. And Miles kind of turns around because like he's gonna show something that he's not gonna show, right?
Yeah.
And then he jumps up and touches the ceiling and sticks on it, and he's like, cool, right? And then Peter's like,
not really.
First of all, I think you're gonna show me, which is great, because you're a teenager and we'll be in trouble. But secondly, he jumps on the ceiling and goes like, yeah, really cool.
Really
and
cool.
I'm like, okay, he just happens to show the guy that is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What he can do, coincidentally. But
but
at this point,
how they kind of played it off was like, okay, I can understand it, because like him and Peter's got close over the last couple of like, say, weeks. So like, he's on like a mental figure.
Miles got friendly with Mary Jane as well.
Yeah.
So that, and Mary Jane's friendly with Peter, so it's kind of like it wasn't out of nowhere.
Yeah. Not like, hey, random guy who helped me once, I could jump on walls. Can you? Sort of thing. Yeah, it wasn't that.
Do you think at that point though he showed his mum that he could jump on those walls?
Wait, I want to say no, because I don't think she knows that he's Spider-Man in Miles Morales game.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. No.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, like, that's what I was going to ask you, because you played the.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to call it a sequel, but the DLC. But
DLC basically.
DLC as well. So.
Yeah, it's hey, here's DLC we're going to charge you full price for.
Yeah. Which is what put me off getting it, by the way.
Yeah. So I think they tried to charge full price, and I think like a couple of weeks before it came out, they just like done it as like half the price. That's why I bought it. I was like, okay, I'll just buy it, because I'm not going to pay for that for a PS5 game on a PS4. Yeah. But yeah, it's alright. But go on. Nah, I don't know what I was going to say.
What do you think of Spider-Man not being so much of a public menace here? I know Jeremy Jameson's got the beef, right? Because he's just going to be a Professor Zoom level hater, because that's
that's his thing.
Yeah. But were you expecting the cops to be like, "Yo, Spider-Man, you're a geezer who should be arrested"? He stinks and I hate him.
I don't know. I feel like, because how they kind of portrayed him in this, he never had any of those like sort of bad growing pains where he was like just doing wrong, trying to do right, and then that's why the police hate him because he's like being a goody two shoes, I would say. So like, yeah. First of all, like, he's a guy, I guess, and then saving them from like electro and rhino and stuff. Like, yeah, you know what, Spider-Man, you're right. New York loves you. So like, yeah,
it'd be very tricky in the game with the copter also firing at you while you were trying to fight villains.
Yeah, like, that's great. Thanks for hurting me.
Yeah. Ooh. Why are you shooting at me? There's a big rhino dude.
Yeah.
There's a guy as a scorpion who are actually trying to kill you, but you're aiming at me, the guy who's trying to save you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Are you glad makes sense. It wasn't an origin game?
Yes. I'm glad. I don't need to see Spider-Man.
But were you surprised that it was 8 years in?
I was surprised, but I was like, because I thought it'd be like, say, still early Spider-Man. I thought they were going to go that way.
Like
but
3 years in or something like that?
Yeah, but to do 8 years, I like that, because then you hit the ground running rather than learning all this rubbish that you really
but then you think if he's around for 8 years, how come he only develops his gadgets in this all this week?
Because he had no money. That's how I kind of
true. It's true. His funding got cut, so you can only scrounge so much. But would you have liked it, by the way, if through the game, as you had to travel to get the collectibles or whatever it is, they actually scrap metal parts and then you start building the spider parts, the gadgets out of those?
Not really. I don't know. Like, that's one part in some games I don't like, the crafting stuff. I not too much of a fan of that sometimes. Like,
when you were a fan of it in Last of Us?
No.
Okay.
That's pretty why. That's pretty why I didn't get as far as I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Because like, don't get me wrong, it's a good, like, in some games it's a good mechanics. Like RPGs, I kind of don't mind it in, right? But it's like action adventure sort of games. It's like, oh, I've got to craft this.
I did actually like it in Last of Us. I thought it made sense in the world.
Yeah, in the world, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Because like in this world where human race is still a thing, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
Fine. Okay. What did you think of What did you think about this particular Sinister Six lineup, which would have been Mr. Negative, Electro, Vulture, Rhino, Scorpion, and Dr. Octopus?
I liked it. It was kind of different because you didn't have Sandman. Because normally whenever I see a Sinister Six,
you didn't have Hobgoblin or Green Goblin.
Yeah, kind of happy. You
didn't have Craven.
Oh, yeah, they say Craven was number 2. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have Mysterio.
Yeah. Wait, is he in? I don't know if Mysterio's in number 2. I know nothing about number 2, which is quite a good thing. Yeah, I'm quite happy. I like this version. It's like a modern day twist on it, but I still had the originals like Vulture and Electro, and then you had the new, like, you know, hey, here's Mr. Negative, who weirdly doesn't fit in but does.
It's funny because people got Dr. Ock has got kind of like a suit that he could conceivably make in a lab, right?
Yeah.
Electro's got the loose mechanics similar to No Way Home.
Yeah.
Then Rhino's got the Rhino suit, the mech, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And Vulture's got his suit, right? But then you got Mr. Negative actual suit.
In a suit, yeah.
Like, all right, okay.
That's what I was like, he kind of doesn't fit in, but does fit in, which is weird. Like, you're all elaborate dudes.
Like,
yeah.
You know.
And he's just in a suit.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just in a literally like a black suit that's gone negative, so it's the other way around. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, this is weird. All right. All these guys with high tech stuff.
Did you buy his backstory? As in, did you accept that what he was doing to him seemed correct, or did you think, nah, that's pure heel logic?
No, I think that is correct, because it's like his mind kind of, the negative side of his mind is like in reverse, isn't it? So it kind of makes sense to me. It's like, oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
I'm gonna bomb people to prove my point.
Yeah, right.
And then I'm not gonna be a villain. But then when you're thinking in a negative way, not the Bizarro sense, by the way, which is double negative sometimes.
Yeah. Lazy writing. But yeah. Yes, I was like, okay, his logic to him makes sense. So I can't fault it.
It's that obsessive, obnoxious revenge logic.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Osborn calls the experiment caused an explosion, which then killed whatever. I'll tell you what, I will then poison the entire town.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll teach them.
That'll show them that they need me.
Okay. You know.
Okay. That makes sense, I suppose. Like, you know, you create crime to solve crime. That's all logic, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Were you surprised that I know? Okay. So the Tombstone storyline seems to be. I know, and Mary Jane has to go into the Tombstone garage or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And the rest of the storyline is optional because you don't have to complete it, right?
Yeah.
But did you think that he would have been in the Sinister Six?
Nah, I think
Shocker was also there, by the way, but they also didn't put him in there.
Yeah.
I like that basically Shocker's a low-level Electro.
Yeah, basically. Because, like, I'm glad that... Because, yeah, I think Shocker was then it's like kind of like, oh, this is a similar Sinister Stick that we would get. And Tombstone would have been weird because, like, all the others are kind of like high-level threats, and you got, like, a biker gang leader. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hey, he's super powered, isn't he?
Yeah, but, like, in this, like, story-wise in this, he's like he's like low-level street tier sort of thing rather than, like, city menace.
Yeah, but... Okay, I would say, at what point would you concern Mr. Negative? But I think because he's got his goons all over the place, actually, he's probably a big mob boss.
Yeah, so that's kind of like mob's more than like a street gang leader. So yeah, like if he in like maybe in one of the sequels something he like moves up a level and he's like controlling more. Then like, yeah, you can have Tombstone. Even though I don't think he plays well with others, but you can have him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's got to kill Robbie. He won't kill Robbie.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe in Spider-Man 2, which we haven't played yet, whether he'll attempt to attack Robbie Robertson, and then you've got to do a side mission to
stop him. Yeah.
Oh, what do you think of him? Spider-Man swinging around. You got to chase helicopters and cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that. That was kind of different. Oh, that's pretty cool. And I did like how like you had to stop him with like quick time events and stuff like that. So I did like that.
I thought it was cool in Arkham City as well. The problem is in Arkham Knight we have the big bat tank to chase, and I think the mechanic for the driving of that is not as good as it should have been.
Yeah.
Because it just made it short to drive. If you have different variations of Batmobile to drive, and they have different sensitivities, or like in when you play Mario Kart, and you can choose like the Donkey Kong or Bowser car, which is the big tank Batmobile, or the smaller cars, or even a Bat bicycle if they're gonna have that. You know what I mean? They should drive differently, and
that's what they should have done. They could have just gave you like the choice of the Batmobile or like the Batcycle. Yeah. Because then, like you said, like one's for like battles, like obviously, and then like the cycles that getting around quick.
Or even other style of Batmobiles, because in Arkham City where you have to do driving games, but you can drive different Batmobiles.
Yeah.
Like the classic movie Batmobile, or the Batman Begins Batmobile and stuff like that.
Yeah, but for them it's more like skin because they're not really any different. Like when you drive them.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of annoying because they all could turn into the tank mode sort of thing where you just like hover sideways and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been more variation. But hey, at least they didn't put in this like Spider-Man called a spider buggy because that'd be really confusing.
Just imagine, right?
That'd be so confusing.
You could just randomly pull out at some point. You open one of the garages. You find one of Peter's backpacks. You've got a key. You go to a garage. There he is, a Spider-Mobile, whatever he is.
Yeah.
And then you could drive up walls and stuff.
Up walls and jump off of other buildings onto other
Isn't
buildings.
There one of the Spider-Man games that you could play a secret Tony Hawk level or something like that?
No, Spider-Man is a secret character. I think it is Tony Hawk's.
Oh, okay.
2 or 3. 1 or 2, yeah. No, yeah, 3. Is it 3 or 2? It's one of them. It would be 2 probably, because that's when the Spider-Man game come out, so we ran then. And then in one of them, Wolverine's a hidden character as well. Yeah, and his grind is he does a grind and then he has a skateboard on his claw. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You're glad, I guess, that none of the like this story was more concentrated. So you don't have none of the Spider Women making the appearance. You have the skin of the Scarlet Spider.
Yeah.
Well, I know your costume. Yeah, I say the skin, but that makes it sound really, really bad. But you got a costume of the Scarlet Spider, but no actual Ben Reilly in the game. Stuff like no mention of Miguel O'Hara, even though you have the skin, the costume. You can wear,
Yeah.
Would you think introducing that stuff might have been a bit too much? Not introducing it maybe for cameos, or
I don't know, because then like there's because I don't mind the costume they picked in them, right? But then I sometimes feel like putting their own costumes would be weird. Like for example, right? I think he made the Spider-Man game, and so that would have been 2012, right?
Yeah.
And that's the same year Miles Morales was created, right? And then for some reason that was one of the costumes. And you're like, that's weird because I don't know, just look, in my head it felt weird. Like he's a teenage boy, but then you've got in the Amazing Spider-Man, especially how they designed the game. Spider-Man's like really huge dude. So it's like this is weird seeing a really huge dude in this costume. Yeah. So like I know one of the costumes in this is the Spider-Man 299 white suit costume where he's kind of like more techie. Yeah, I didn't mind that being in it. But I don't know. But I feel like if the OG one was in it, I feel like, oh, this is weird. It doesn't have the claws and the fangs.
I did also. I mean, that the different suits had different abilities. That was cool. But then also that's what in Spider-Man PlayStation 1, Spider-Man also had.
Yeah. Like unlimited webbing, certain suits or extra armor.
It'd be really funny Easter egg to the people that know, right? If you had to match the exact same extra abilities across from games. But it's probably going to be too much to do that, and plus you got more suits now, so you get to be like. I
can't remember what my favorite suit was in that game.
I did like how they added texture to the Scarlet Spider suit to actually make it look
like a suit.
Yeah. Not like it's flat text, just like flat spandex or anything like that.
Because like in other ones, they kind of done like the under like the late like the spandex, and then you got the red hoodie, the blue hoodie. Like in all the other games and stuff like that, it looks like just all one thing, but it doesn't look like it's two different like bits of costume, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I kind of like that.
It's a shame you couldn't flip the hood on and off.
Yeah, that would have been a little good like nod to it, innit?
If you just hit a button, you could just in the cutscene the hat's just coming on and off just for no reason. Because you know how it is. Sometimes you watch a cutscene and you're like, let me just troll.
Yeah, but no, they didn't do it. Why didn't they do it? They're silly. Oh, oh man, I'm trying to remember what costumes they were though. I liked all the costumes in it.
There was the classic Spider-Man costume, the white Spider costume, which is the Spider-Man the game costume.
Yeah.
Which then made an appearance in Spider-Geddon.
Yeah.
No, not Spider-Geddon. What's the other one? Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, yeah.
Yeah. I think you had the Superior Spider-Man costume.
Yes, you had the Homecoming costume.
Yeah.
Yep.
You had the Spider-Man self-shaded costume.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2099 costume.
Yep.
The Spider-Man 2099 white costume. I think. Scarlet Spider, we already said. Ben Reilly's other costume. Ben Reilly's Spider-Man costume, I think.
Yeah.
You had the Stealth Spider costume, which is like a blue and black one with red webbing, but not the Miles Morales one. Did you have the spider armor? Because you had spider armor in the PlayStation 1 game.
I think
they did have spider armor.
I think they did. Well, I'm trying to look at them now.
They only had one appearance as well, but
crazy. I had the there was that Spider-Man event at the World's End,
right?
Where he had a suit was kind of like the red hood suit.
Yeah.
That was
yeah. I don't think that made an appearance. Oh no, I think that might. You know what they should have had? I know it wouldn't have really done anything, but they should have the Spider Carnage costume.
Yeah.
Just for the jokes.
Just for the people who knew.
Oh no, because there's no symbiotes yet. Maybe in Spider-Man 2 you can have the Spider Carnage costume.
All right, so I'm looking now. Spider Noir, Ghost Spider when he's the Ghost Rider one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the flaming head. Yeah. Oh, Spider-Man Future Foundation. As well.
Yep.
Spider Bagman, where he just got a paper bag over his head in the underwear.
Velocity suit. The Secret War. Not the secret.
Yeah, it's the black and blue costume. I think.
Yeah.
Did he have the Fantastic Four costume where he was wearing a bag over his head with the Fantastic Four stuff?
Doesn't seem to have. They got Spider UK.
Oh yeah. Wait, Spider UK or Spider Punk?
Spider Punk. Yeah. Manga Spider-Man. Yeah, that was a good one. His budget No Way Home. His budget Homecoming costume as well.
Yeah. His reverse Scarlet Spider costume. Is, yeah.
and he's big time one. The sound suit where it's got the like neon lights through it, and then when you change the different color, it does different things. And then that's the one.
Yeah,
That's
not
the one that
quite
Kane
as like.
takes that makes him his Scarlet Spider suit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
they have the Kane Scarlet Spider costume also, right? In this game. I think they did. I think.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, you got quite a lot.
But Cam, the big the costume you're talking about is also similar to the costume at the end of the game, right? With the light ups.
Yes.
It's got the yellow spider that lights up here.
Yeah. They're quite a lot. Yeah, and Mecha Spider-Man. You know the one where he has a robot arm and a bandana?
Oh, that's the one from Return of the Sinister Six, I think.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sinister Six, where Deathlock
yeah.
like patches him up.
Yeah. And the original Iron Spider costume, the red and gold one.
The Civil War one.
Yeah. And Spider UK.
Civil War comic version, sorry.
And Spider UK, yeah, where it's it's he's Thingy Braddock, isn't it? Brad Maddox.
Brad Maddox?
No,
not him.
Not him. Brian Maddox, Psylocke's brother in one universe. Yeah, when he's a Spider Man. Yeah, it's got quite a lot.
Yeah, it's a shame that costume doesn't let you traverse dimensions or something.
Yeah, no.
Not necessarily traverse dimensions, but go portal to parts of like fast travel. If you were gonna.
Yeah.
I know you could go to the tube and fast travel, but it's different when you could just teleport fast travel.
I did like when you did use a tube or stuff like we see him just sitting there like on his phone or whatever. Like, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And people just looking like it's an everyday thing. That was pretty good.
Yeah, but that's what they do when Keanu Reeves takes the tube. He's just like, they leave him alone. So...
Yeah. It's like a New York thing. Just leave him alone. Like, he's fine. Yeah. Anywhere else, they're probably like bombard him, but because it's New York, they're like,
Did the costumes increase replayability for you?
Yeah, because I think I clocked it a couple of times, and each time I like used just a different costume. I think I ended up using
cutscenes.
Cutscenes. Yeah, they change as well throughout, which is pretty good. Except for the final battle when you're using the you have to use that Oxlayer suit. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. I even had the Amazing Days Spider-Man. Not Amazing Day. When he owned Parker Enterprises. You know, he had that Spider-Man suit. Had the big screen, the black spider, and he's got armor. Yeah, that one. And they have one more I was going to mention. Spider-Man Rain. You know when he has that leather jacket.
Oh no! Is that that's the Ezekiel Sims Spider-Man costume? No, sorry. No. That is the Spider-Man costume from one of the Ezekiel Sims storylines. I can't remember.
Yeah, when he's like an old man, right?
Yeah. But it's only a flash forward or something like that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. But yeah, and that's quite a lot. I might actually see how much it costs to buy it.
Do you think the Inheritors will make an appearance?
I hope not.
In Spider-Man 3?
No, you never know. But the Inheritors, it's a weird thing. I like it, but then when you introduce the Inheritors, there's always that weird baggage that comes with it. Where it's like,
I do. Oh, okay. Would they introduce it in a way that you just have more than to fight? You don't actually introduce the Inheritors. He's just one of the villains that you've got to fight.
Maybe
he could carry the main story without all the other multiversal not nonsense, but all that.
Yeah.
Stuff. He's just like, I want to suck your life force.
Maybe, but then you go into Madam Web territory.
Oh yeah, okay. But the other thing is, would he be like in the character in the game, like the Nemesis, where he just chases you and through certain parts, right? He'll just attack you, try to take your feast on your spider
energy.
Yeah, whatever it is. That
Maybe. I don't know, because then I always feel like they're like, I don't know. Cause I find it weird that in the Spider-Verse movies they haven't introduced them, because in the Spider-Verse comics it kind of makes sense to me, like them being in it all makes sense to me, even though like I said it brings like so much like baggage and like weird things they don't want to be reminded of like the other storyline. But if they did him right, then yeah, maybe I'd be alright with it, I guess. Yeah, to go for it. Screw it. Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, why? By the way, why do you think they never used the Inheritors in the Spider-Verse movies?
I don't know, because I feel like maybe like the tapestry of time and that stuff's weird for them to explain, or maybe there's like some probably legal reason. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You know why? Or unless that makes it too dark.
Do you think in Beyond the Spider-Verse they'll be there, or do you think that's going to be it? Beyond the Spider-Verse will be the finale.
Yeah, I think that'd be it. Yeah, and then give it like 5 years and reboot it.
Yeah. yeah.
Well, they might carry on because it's a cash cow, isn't it? But then they got to like kind of bring them up more quicker than like.
Yeah.
They do
or
right
they
now.
could just go as long as they want to because it's the animation really.
Yeah.
Like voice actors, they'll age to a certain point, but it's not. For example, did you ever watch the Batman 66 animated movies?
Oh, what the recent-ish ones?
I say yeah. The past 10, 20 years. No,
it's about
last 10 years, I think.
Yeah, last 10 years. No, but I have them. My dad bought them. I haven't actually watched them.
So, Batman and Robin. Adam West plays Batman for one or two of them, I think, and then he died, so someone else played it. Burt Ward plays Robin, of course. But they sound okay. They sound a bit older, but they don't sound old, right?
Yeah.
But Julie Newmar playing Catwoman does sound
old.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, with X-Men 97, it's kind of like that, because they got like most of their voice cast back.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's good that you guys are doing this, but you guys sound like, rather than like it's been a year later since, you know, it's been 30 years later, and a lot of you sound like it's been 30 years later.
Yeah. It's not, by the way, say they think they got Smoker's voice or anything.
No,
they just don't have the when Kevin Conroy was talking about when he had to voice younger Batman in one of the Gotham Knights shorts.
Yeah.
He had to change how he said stuff, and he had to add a bit more enthusiasm and say things a bit quicker to make him sound
younger,
sound a bit younger to suit a Batman that was supposed to be 30 at that point.
Yeah, which is weird.
Oh no, Bruce Wayne that was early 20s or something like that, right?
Rather than hitting 40,
rather than his own age,
Batman.
which has been 45 or something.
Yeah,
maybe?
It's crazy. Yeah, it would have been, isn't it? Because that's like 2008. Yeah, yeah. He died at 60 something. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like you said, like I think there's a certain amount of voice adjustment you can do.
Yeah.
But the certain way you say so, like the certain way you sound, doesn't match the age of the character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Julie Newmar was probably about 70 something at that point. She's playing a 30 something Catwoman.
Yeah.
She's meant to be a little bit seductive.
Seductive rather than like.
No.
Charlie.
Yeah. No, she doesn't sound like that.
I know, but I think
it kind of works, but it also doesn't work because there's a little bit of distance.
Yeah. Yeah, because like the Wolf, like in just a quick run south tangent, like Wolverine, like the guy does Wolverine's voice in the original X-Men and X-Men 97. You kind of get around it because Wolverine's sort of like that man lost in time, so it doesn't really matter what his weight.
But Wolverine is 45 ever since he was born. So.
Yeah, so yeah, as soon as he hit adulthood, he was 45. Like you know, even when he was 21, he was 45. So yeah, you can kind of get around it.
Voice stays the same.
Yeah, but yeah, because like imagine, yeah, because recently I heard the guy who did Spider-Man's voice in the Spider-Man 94, we'll call it, right? And a cartoon, and he sounds now like, oh, him playing Pete would be weird. Like I think, like if they do make Spider-Man 94, Spider-Man 97 as well, wouldn't it be? Yeah,
I think they start from. Oh no, yeah, might be. I was gonna say I think they start from the year that the
show ended,
came out, but then X-Men did not start in 97.
So. No, it ended 97. So we'll call it because Spider-Man ended a year later, so it'd be Spider-Man 98, right? And if they brought him back to the voice, which would be kind of cool, be like, oh, you're meant to be like your mid-20s, you sound like you're in your 70s.
They gotta tweak some audio afterwards.
Yeah, and it'd be like weird because he already sounded weird then, but you know, now we're like, oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Which then reminds me that they're gonna introduce Hydro Man and the clone Mary Jane.
I don't know. Because they're doing a comic for it, so I'm going to read that when it comes out.
Yeah, so you can find out 30 years later exactly what happened.
Yeah. Nothing. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, did it have the Spider-Man Unlimited costume?
No. No.
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone
Sad
pretends
times,
that didn't
right?
happen. Yeah. You know, the 4 people that are like craving for it are quite sad that, you know. Even that costume was pretty good, but yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
throw the guys a
Have you
bone.
seen Spider-Man Limited?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I watched it when it
I
came
haven't
out.
seen it,
I
but
watched it
I'm
when it
gonna
came out.
wait. Was it good or was it bad?
It was bad.
So bad that you wouldn't want to review it?
No, I would review
It's only
it.
13
It's only
okay,
13
okay.
episodes.
If I can find it somewhere online, streaming, wherever, I think it's only 13 episodes, so you don't have to put yourself through absolute torture. But
you know what? Like, for what they could do, it was okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because like
I have to see for myself.
Yeah. Because I watched things to made what basically I was like I saw like a documentary saying why it was the way it was, and there's really limited stuff. I was like, okay, they did the best with absolute nothing, so it's kind of like okay, cool. I'll let them off. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I'm up for reviewing that. I'm up for reviewing that.
I'm look from what I'm hearing, I'm going to be entertained of how bad it is. So I'm hoping at least to get a good chuckle out of it. I'll be surprised, by the way, if you're like, oh, you know what, this is actually decently good.
Yeah, you'd be like that. Like, oh, okay. Like, I feel like, given that 25 plus years later, I'll be like, oh, you know what? Okay, it's not as bad as everyone makes out to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm sure when you were watching Fantastic, did you think it was as bad as everyone made that out to be?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd say yes and no.
It could have been worse. Yeah.
It could have been worse. Yeah, I've seen worse.
It's one of those things where, because you've heard how bad it is, you've prepared yourself for.
Yeah.
It's like when people overhype something as well. You're like, oh yeah, it's meant to be really good, and you play, and you're like, or you're watching, you're like, oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
And then you that's the first time when I watched Dark Knight, I was like, oh, it's all right. But watch again, you're like, actually, this is really good. You know?
Yeah, it's sort of that. It's like, it's like, I would possibly say, even though I thought it was all right, Morbius is worse than Fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like, and
Madam Web. I know we don't look. Me and you don't blaze it as much as other people.
No.
We but it's not as terrible as people make it out to be.
Madam Web, I feel got that. It was that thing at the time. Like, let's just all crap on it because it seems like the cool thing to do. But I thought
and to be fair.
It was a film.
To be fair, it isn't good. Right?
No, it isn't good. It isn't good.
It's not complete crap.
It's not. I wouldn't even say it's in one. I wouldn't say it's like one of the worst films I've seen in my life. It's not even in that level for me at all.
No. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean, but I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. You would put the JT Voorhees film in that category.
There. Yeah. Like if I had a choice to watch, Jason Takes Manhattan or Madam Web, I'm choosing Madam Web all the time.
Okay. And if you had a choice to watch The Room or Madam Web, you still be watching Madam Web.
I don't know.
Or The Room. No, you'd be watching.
I don't
know.
I'll watch both of them, like one after the other.
You both of them at the same time.
Same time. I'll double fist it. Like that's how much I like those films. But yeah, it's so. I forgot my point. So yeah, Spider-Man Unlimited is not that bad. Well, when we'll get to it, we'll see.
And now that you bring up The Room, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's masses of Spider-Man villains. Okay.
Yeah.
So any Spider-Man villain that has not currently been in the MCU live action.
Yeah.
Who could tell me what's outplay? Or would you say he's more suited to being a Batman villain?
No. You know who I'll get him to play, right? Ezekiel Sims.
Oh!
This would be hilarious. Or like one of his relatives.
Wait, but not the version from Madam Web. You mean the proper version?
Proper version. Or like
I can imagine that as well.
Or a proper version.
Eccentrically old Spider-Man.
Yeah. Or like someone in the Inherit family, like who doesn't have to get much screen time.
Wait. So you wouldn't have him actually play Morlun himself?
No.
Okay. You don't think he can carry it? Because for some reason, I do think he has an on-screen charisma.
Yeah,
I don't know if he has a threat level.
No, threat level. Because, like, come on now. If he was, like, threatening to kill your world, I'd be like, really? You? It's like, imagine if he was, like, the Silver Surfer, right? If he came down and, like, said, I'm here to destroy your planet. Like, you can't even say a word properly. How am I going to take you seriously?
But he's got that unhingedness to him. Like, you could accept that this person actually believes they can do it.
Yeah. True.
But you don't think Tommy Wiseau could play any a Spider-Man villain, or shouldn't play?
Well, he could, but we all want is like low level, like kangaroo
could he
or
play
something
the
like
Jackal? Miles Warren.
No, no.
Oh, okay. You think it's too much?
It's too much
Too
for
over the
him.
top.
Yeah. If he was one of like Miles Warren's like failed experiments, yeah.
Oh, okay. So not Kane, but the Spider side, for example.
Spider side, or even like a weird version of the Jackal. Is it Jackal?
Yeah. No. Because he did make one of the guys called Jack, but I think Jack was a failed Peter Parker clone.
Yeah. Well, if he was like a weird clone experiment gone wrong, yeah, he can play one of those.
But would you don't think he'd be better suited to play Batman villain in that case then? Because he's got the nothingness. If he was Kite Man or
I would say yeah, he could play like Kite Man or
Mad Hatter.
Calendar Man.
Oh, Calendar Man. All right. Okay.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Or Mr. Zaz.
One of the joke villains, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. No, again, play Mr. Zaz. That'd be hilarious.
Oh.
That would kill a franchise. I'm honest. But it'd be funny for me.
No. I think he could put it. Look. In James Gunn's new DCU.
Yeah.
Right. I know he was angling to be in the Suicide Squad before.
Yeah.
But if they made another Suicide Squad film with a whole host of names, do you think he could sneak in there and be all right?
What's like a cheap DC ripoff of like the Joker? Because you know always like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say of the Riddler, because then I'll say Cluemaster.
Oh yeah, Cluemaster. But then people like Cluemaster. I mean, then he's related to Stephanie Brown.
Have to be the dad of Stephanie Brown.
And there's no way would anyone believe Tobey Maguire had kids. Who could? I want to say Sportmaster, but no, that wouldn't work either. Someone like say the Jester. I don't know. Someone who's a cheap ripoff of someone. Oh, he could play. Is it the Crawler? The Creeper. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can kind of see that. Wait, he just played the Creeper? Or did he play
What, Jack Ryder? No, just him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Yeah. And he dies.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna worm our way back to actual Spider-Man after going from there to there.
From that to that. Yep. Oh, hilarious.
Yeah. Looking forward to playing Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
And would you say I would look forward to playing the story of Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Yeah, because it's a feel-good story. Like,
does it have levels like with a Mary Jane style character where you're not Miles, or is it all Miles?
No, it's all Miles. It's all Miles.
Okay.
But like, the story's pretty good, and the story has a bit. It has a bit of a downer ending, but it's still good because then it kind of picks up. And like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Like.
Okay.
Is Speedball in that? No, Speedball's in Spider-Man 1.
Yeah. I was shocked that she was in it as well. I was like,
same. I was like, that's random. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Screwball.
That's it, not Speedball. Screwball. Yeah. Speedball's someone else.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah. I was also kind of surprised Taskmaster was in it, but then they give you Taskmaster missions to do, and then he'll work out all your moves and stuff like that. So I was like, oh yeah. Okay, fine.
I get it. Taskmaster. Everyone likes Taskmaster.
Do you think, because we haven't played it yet, so we don't know, but there's Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, and Menace.
Yes. Yeah?
Who do you think is actually going to make an appearance first as the Goblin Glider enemy?
Probably Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Because I never know if he's in Spider-Man 2, and I'm trying not to fight. Like literally, I avoid everything. I know one thing, and I kind of like, oh great. But I try and avoid everything else. So he may actually be in that. I don't know. Because Menace, I feel like well, yeah, you could bring Menace without all the backstory into it. Yeah. I'm trying to think who else.
That Menace is Harry Osborn's girlfriend. That then. Yeah. Well, that's a bit too much, you know.
Yeah. What happened to Carly?
Oh, she just disappeared after she was the use of her finished. That's all I know.
Because didn't she turn into something and then they?
I think she and then she found out Spider-Man's Pete and then like.
Then dipped out. Yeah,
exactly. But probably before I die, you'll get endangered or stuff. Like that.
I liked Carly. Yeah.
What happened to Deborah Whitman? That's in the past.
Yeah.
Where's Betty Brant? You know.
Yeah. I know Liz Allen is head of Alchemax and does shady things here and there, and then she's a good guy, then she's a bad guy, good guy. We don't really know if she's
Oh,
plot device.
Do you think Liz Allen? Oh no, Liz Allen won't be in this because I was gonna say Liz Allen dated Foggy Nelson, and Foggy Nelson is partners with Matt Murdock. Do you think there'll be a wavy line of crisscross? But nah, because Matt Murdock will probably be in his. Oh no. No, because if he's Peter is 23, Liz Allen's 23, yeah, and Foggy's say 30,
yeah, that's not.
Then you could have Daredevil make an appearance in this.
Because you go past his law firm in the game.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
If Daredevil is in this, can he fight the Kingpin that is in this? Because that Kingpin is too much.
Yeah, because everyone's just super strong in this universe. So yeah, I'll say he could. Yeah.
Okay, so you think Daredevil's also going to have a power up?
Yeah, some weird like plot armor power up thing. Yeah, you know, it's a video game. Everyone has that weird. I'm strong for reason.
Like even the Punisher in his own games has a power up. So
yeah,
you know
exactly. He throws people through
you
walls.
know these games where if you can shoot the enemy and they die, but if the enemy shoots you, all of a sudden your body armor tanks it.
Yeah, so anything's possible.
Yeah. You don't think Punisher, by the way, will make an appearance in Spider-Man 2?
Nah.
Because they're saying in Brand New Day, Punisher and Hulk will make an appearance.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew about Punisher.
I don't know if I just spoiled that for you, by the way.
No, I knew about Punisher, but Hulk. I saw something about it. I was like, oh, okay. How are they going to sort of do the Hulk?
Yeah.
But then, okay. Yeah.
But then do you think in Spider-Man Brand New Day, the movie we're talking about, not the
series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Daredevil will make an appearance? Not Matt Murdock. I mean Daredevil, because Daredevil will be because the Punisher is coming out from the Daredevil series.
I don't think so.
Okay.
He might mention him, but I don't know. Yeah. Because I mean, he did have his moment in No Way Home, so yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So you think that the Born Again storyline would conclude like Mayor Fisk? That storyline will either conclude before Spider-Man Brand New Day, or it'll be adjacent to Spider-Man Brand New Day, where they won't acknowledge them, but they won't not acknowledge it.
I think it'd be that, because it'd be like you sort of nod to it, like a mention, but I don't think it'd be like a major thing like, oh, by the way, since the last year you guys see me, this, and this happened, and Mayor Fisk was, I don't think that will happen. But I think there'll be like a mention like, oh yeah, there'll like be like a poster of like Mayor Fisk and like, and take it down, something like that. I reckon that might be a sort of like a little thing in there. That'd be quite interesting.
You don't think they'll make a Defenders game or anything like that?
Nah. Well, I know there was plans that they want to originally, like there was going to be like a shared game universe, even though there's all made by different developers. There'll still be like a shared universe, but then something happened.
Yeah, I think that might be a bit too complicated, because then you have to make sure your tech syncs with their tech if they're going to cross over.
Yeah, it's a game that really.
No, as in the mechanics though, the systems might run differently.
Not really. Well, it depends. Like, say you like this Spider-Man game, right? And then you had, say, a Punisher game. Like the mechanics don't really need to like sync over, but like as long as it's like sort of the city and stuff is similar, and like you can kind of get around like that. Because I think originally the Avenger game that tanked, that was meant to be in a shared universe with this.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think halfway through, that's why there's like sort of weird elements to it.
Okay,
that
I never
kind
played
of.
It. No, you played it?
Yeah, I had it. I thought it was alright.
Did it have a good story?
Yeah, the story was good.
Okay, but you're just saying there wasn't enough online presence or anything.
Yeah, and
some of the costumes don't look so good if I remember.
Terrible.
So,
and like that game, I personally think, because everyone was on the comic book hype at that point, and that game come out, and everyone's like, "Yeah, this game's gonna be the best game ever made." Like, based on what? And then, like, the expectations were like so high, and then because it's like an average game, so in everyone's eyes, that's terrible. So I think that's what killed that game. That's my personal opinion. Yeah. All
right, that's okay. Well, would you say then actually watch a YouTube playthrough of the story for
that? If it's for the story, not try not to get any gameplay because it's long. But story wise,
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Okay. All right. Okay. That will conclude us for this episode of Multiverse, looking at the Spider-Man 2018 game.
Yes.
which we're both saying double thumbs
Double
up.
thumbs up.
Not because they killed
Aunt May.
Aunt May.
No. It's a good story. The
Yeah.
gameplay's amazing.
Not because, by the way, you could go to both the graves of Aunt May and Ben Parker and do the double peace sign.
Oh yeah, it's from Arrow.
Yeah.
To this day, I still like the best memes
the
ever.
people, the trolls, the people that were trolling that, I was like, oh, you guys are hilarious.
Yeah, I know, that's like, ooh. Yeah.
yeah.
Oliver Queen. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I say like, give it a play.
Give it a play. Yeah.
Because that's it. The story and the story works along with the game.
Yes.
It's not like it's just sections where you're just
doing things to do
doing
things.
stuff and you see the next cutscene. But
Yeah.
it's not as if the story takes over the game like in Metal Gear sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
Metal Gear. Yeah.
It's a good balance of the open world, and then you're doing things that progress the game, the story forward, and then sometimes you just do stuff casually because that's the day of what that's what Pete Parker would do during.
Yeah, and like it's a good rendition of like New York.
Yeah.
The city feels alive because now you get like some open world games, and it's just like you're just there and nothing else sort of happens. It's like feels like organic because people are just doing their thing. People talk to you. Random crimes and stuff happen. So yeah, it's a good open world game as well.
Yeah.
I would recommend it highly.
Yeah. You would have to, if you play the Arkham games first.
Yeah.
The button combinations are different.
Yeah, because that took me a while to get used to. I was like, oh yeah, it's not triangle's not whatever button's not to parry. Okay. No.
Exactly. The dodge and then you're like, okay. Yeah. Wait. You're also. You recommend the Arkham games. Would you recommend Captain America Super Soldier? Because you played. You say that's a good game too. Should I watch that playthrough as well?
Yes, that's a really good game, man.
Story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said I think one time you were playing the Wolverine game, right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to play
Wolverine
that.
Legends, yeah. Is that good?
No, Wolverine X2 Wolverine's Revenge, which has nothing to do with the X-Men 2 game, X-Men film whatsoever. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good game. I would say 22 years later playing it, the controller is terrible.
Okay.
Yeah. Like.
All right. Okay. Just sticking on the Spider-Man games though.
Yep.
Of the ones you have played.
Yep.
Which ones would you recommend people to play?
I'd recommend Spider-Man movie 2. I'd recommend that.
Okay. Not one. Why not one, by the way?
Oh, this one's terrible, man.
Okay.
It's crap.
Fair enough.
It's crap.
Okay.
Then I'd recommend Shattered Dimensions.
Yep.
And then Spider-Man. What's it called? It's the one when you're a black. Give me a second.
Okay. I would also recommend that if people can find an emulator somewhere, Spider-Man the video game from Sega. I did enjoy that one where you could. It's like a 2D scroller.
Yeah.
But then it's also a 2D fire because it changed the size changes and stuff like that. They never released it on home console for some reason. There's always an arcade one. But I did enjoy that. You're saying also then as you're looking for that, would you say Spider-Man PS1? Even though it's aged now and the graphics aren't great.
I would say just to experience it, yes.
But not Spider-Man 2.
No.
Not intellectual.
Once you played 1, you kind of get the gist of 2.
Yeah, okay.
Because like graphically wise, there's nothing really different about it. So it's like,
Yeah.
Come on, where is it? I'm nearly there.
Did you say black suited Spider-Man? Oh, wait, Ultimate Spider-Man?
Web of Shadows. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great one as well. That's when Spider-Man punches, right? And then fire comes from his fists. It's weird. It's an awesome game because you get to choose like good and bad. And the more bad things you do, you get the bad ending. Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right. What about, and you're saying Ultimate Spider-Man, no?
Ultimate Spider-Man, yep. And Shattered Dimension and Edge of Time, that's the other one. And then after that...
That's the sequel to Shattered Dimension.
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's loosely
so
sequel,
it doesn't take afterwards, or
it doesn't because something happens. They go, "Oh, it's you again." So like Peter says that to him, we go, "Oh, it's you again." So it's like, "Oh yeah, okay, yep." It's kind of a sequel, but not and they had to make that game in a year. So yeah.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, man, I recommend that. And
okay, cool.
I'll get to some point playing it on the channel so people can see the walk through at some point.
Yep.
Yay.
Okay, and obviously you recommend this Spider-Man game.
Yep.
And you recommend Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Yep.
And we probably both recommend Spider-Man 2, even though we haven't played it.
Yeah, I'll recommend that. Hopefully I don't have to come back to bite me. I'll recommend
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, and that concludes our episode. I'm the man who decides, you know what? I'm going to go kill Norman Osborn because he was on TV and he's been harassing me making my mechanic augmentation devices.
Yeah. And I am the man who sacrifices his aunt/mother figure to save New York because, you know, I'm a grown man now. I don't really need a mother. Oh, and thank you for doing this. Let's talk about Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man 2018 on the PS4, also PS5 and PC, and soon to be on Xbox via their new handheld console thing. Yeah, have you played this? If you haven't played it, why not? Let us know what you thought of the game. What was your favorite costume in the game? I would say mine was the white suit Spider-Man 2099 costume, or the Spider-Man No Way Home. I keep saying No Way Home. Spider-Man Homecoming costume, because I like the movie costume. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like the Scarlet Spider costume.
Oh, yes. But which one?
And the Spider-Man 2099 costume, the black one, the black and blue one though. Yeah. I like the look of them. How they created it in the game.
Yeah, they look real. Also, I like they had the animated one where it kind of had like the cut frames when it moved. That was pretty good. Yeah, they did have the Miles one as well. That's pretty good.
Not the Spider-Man 60s animated TV animated cartoon one. The one that has the webbing only on the mask, but nowhere else.
Nothing else. Yeah,
that'd have been
hilarious. Because we're cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow us on the YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, the Twitters, and yeah, and that's everything I can think of. And until next time, guys, I'd like to thank you for taking a trip with us around the multiverse, which is kind of relevant because Spider-Man has multiverse, so you know it's all the same. And see you guys next time. Bye.
Woo.